Hello there everyone, my name is Nascrollo, and guys, welcome back to an emergency Bitcoin update. And as always guys, if you're brand new to the channel and if you appreciate these daily updates, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and also call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments, because our short trade is still doing really well. But in this video I want to talk to you about whether it's about time for us to take the profit on this. I mean, I've told you that you should already at least take your partial profit, and whether I should actually take the profit and flip it long. So let's just examine what's going on, because right now we're seeing a very positive momentum on the horizon, potentially eliminating the whole fear of the collapse of Silvergate. So let's just jump straight into this. And this hopium is actually coming from nobody else than Kraken. As you can see right here, Kraken to launch its own bank very soon, because Silvergate is going down, their network is down. So this means that a lot of the money that is trying to flow into crypto cannot flow into crypto because there is no network. So this is quite bad. That's why we're potentially seeing huge side move in Bitcoin, because there is just no liquidity. So, and Kraken potentially is going to be coming to rescue and are going to be launching their own bank very soon, because they actually started doing this already back in 2020. So this is hugely positive. Certainly it's going to take some time. It's not going to solve the problem like this, but at least it could eliminate this kind of huge fear in the market and smoothen out potentially the Silvergate situation, while we're still having ridiculous FUD about Binance. I mean, we spoke about Binance, check out the previous videos. There is a lot of FUD when it comes to Binance, but I think that at this point actually Binance will be able to fight it. And again, SEC will probably go after it. They're going after Paxos, BUSD, and then potentially they're going to be going after Binance itself, which could be probably a huge mistake, because this would mean that every single other exchange in US would fall under the same umbrella. So this could be a big mistake from the side of SEC, but we'll see how that develops. Most important right now is the Silvergate situation, and certainly most important today, and this brings me to my trade, because let me just quickly show you my trade on Bitcoin is actually still open right here over on Bybit. It's a $300,000 trade, and it's still raking in about $16,000 in profits. So the big question is, should I flip it long? Should I close it? Should I keep it? And the answer is that today is potentially going to be a very huge momentum in the price. And this is what I wanted to show you. So number one, Silvergate saga could potentially come and smoothen out because of Kraken coming out and taking its place, which, you know, you could theorize as to who is behind all of this and whether this was orchestrated, whatever. But what's even more important today potentially is going to be Powell's speech. So Jerome Powell is scheduled to speak today at 10 a.m. in front of Congress, and he's going to be talking about the monetary policy, and potentially, since we've seen such a bad CPI and PCE, so inflation is actually going up. And again, we're going to see a very important CPI reading next week, which is going to either confirm the narrative or deny it. And he's potentially gonna say something very exciting, you know, maybe exciting for the market, actually bad for the market. As it says here, that Fed's Powell in his appearance to update views on status of disinflation. So he's supposed to update us as to what is happening, what is his current stance, and potentially give us a hint as to what is to come. More rate hikes. If he's gonna say something very, very hawkish, the markets could actually crash and Bitcoin would certainly follow. So, and this is going to happen today at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm gonna post a link to the live stream in our Discord channel. And before we move to the chart, I want to talk to you about the chart. Number one, you can go down into the description of this video and join our free Discord channel, because this is where we post all of my personal trades and the trades of my team. This is basically, I mean, there's like 30,000 people in here, and our results or absolute, I mean, look, these are all the results of our members, and you can see all of our trades. And this is where we can actually post the link to this live stream of Powell's speech today. So don't miss out. All you have to do is really join this VIP signal section. This is where all the information is, and there is an instruction of how to do it. It's very straightforward, very simple. Even a child will be able to join it. Again, it's free, so I'm gonna ask you for any money. So now this brings me to the chart itself, and most important support right now, as I told you before, is 22,000. And right now, if we're gonna see it, actually, this is how we've been looking at it previously, because we have very important support from this order block, then this red one. We're gonna take a look at smaller chart in just a second. And also, if you're gonna flip on the EMA ribbon in the daily chart, then you're gonna see that we're still standing right at the edge of this EMA ribbon. So it's such a critical point for Bitcoin right now. And also, if we're gonna go to this chart, which is gonna be a little bit cleaner, we're gonna see the most important support just in general. Because this is an uptrend. And if you're gonna break down, this is going to turn us into, again, potentially going back into a downtrend. So for now, it seems like an uptrend until we actually break this support, which again stands at the same place of about $22,000. So if we can actually break down by just this simple formation, the target for it would be around $19,000. And this is pretty much the target we spoke about previously. If we're actually gonna see this down move continue, this would be the next order block where just a lot of volume is standing in between 18, 19, so around 20K-ish, 19K-ish. So then the big question is, right now, should I flip it long? Because we potentially could see huge support and continuation of this uptrend. And then, you know, my short trade I would just miss out on the opportunity to take a $16,000 profit. But if it's actually going to crash down with everything that is happening, and the situation with Kraken wouldn't, you know, help with the current potential liquidity crunch, because there isn't enough liquidity coming in to actually, you know, provide enough demand for the supply. In this case, you know, I could actually make much more money than $16,000. So, well, number one, tell me in the comments what do you guys think. And certainly my approach here would be very simple. When something is uncertain, like 50-50 right now, because we're just standing at this support and the price is literally isn't doing much. If we're gonna go to a 15-minute chart, okay, let's go to a 1-hour chart, we're gonna see that it's just, I mean, it's just a stable coin, it's just a side move, despite the fact that we're actually seeing a nice pump in S&P 500. And by the way, we're just retesting. I mean, this could actually, by the way, depending on what Powell is gonna say today, it could turn into a move like this, and it's gonna just come and retest this purple support that used to be support. Also, we're gonna take a look at Dixie. The Dixie is showing us some hope that it actually is breaking down here, so potentially it's gonna continue. So this would be bullish for Bitcoin. But I think that this is going to be decided today with the Powell's actual live event and his report to the Congress. But again, guys, it's possible he isn't gonna say anything. And then if he isn't gonna say anything today and tomorrow, because it's gonna be actually 2 days when he's gonna be reporting to Congress, then the most important day is probably gonna be Friday, because this is when the unemployment is coming out, and we really want to see what's gonna be the unemployment numbers. And latestly, next week, the brand new CPI reading. But this is my current take. I'm not gonna flip my trade until I see a reason for it, a fundamental one, not just a technical one. So if I'm gonna actually change my mind and flip my trade, I'm gonna let you guys know. And before you take any trades, check out this tutorial. I'm gonna link it somewhere up here so that you know how to take proper trades with proper risk and money management. And share this video with your family members and colleagues and friends so that they stay updated. There's a share button down below here on YouTube, so they stay updated as to the happenings of the markets. As always, peace and love. Thomas Kralov. Stay smart, stay exceptionally rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.